Hi everyone, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to do a project share with you. Yay! Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done one. This is my completed December daily, and I know it took me quite a while to do it, but I am done it and I'm so proud that I was able to finish it. I'll put the link down below for the other videos I did on it as I was working on it. So I used my bind it all, and I just took a bunch of Christmas papers from my stash and cut them to different sizes and edged a lot of them with punches and made the guts of it. And then I did a few pages, and then I left it for the longest time, and I did some more one weekend, and then I went to a crop last weekend and I was able to finish it. So the cover is just bare chipboard, and I put some paint on the back, added some pattern paper. The letters are from Cosmo Cricket and Your Papery. That's these ones here. And then I added some ledger paper and put some rub-ons here, and used some crepe paper and sewed it, and then sprayed it with Lindsay's and kind of bunched it up, and added some Maya Road tulle trim. In this envelope, which is a AccuCut die, I added a little card just saying what the December daily was about, and added some washi tape. And here I used a EK Success punch, I believe, and used a stamp that says "For Your Information." And that stamp is from a set. It was a October afternoon set. It's discontinued. I'm not sure what the name of it is. If someone wants to know, just let me know and I'll message you. But I bought it off someone online. It was used when I bought it, and it just has a bunch of sayings and some journaling spots with it. Day one, I just have a picture of us putting up our tree, and I staggered some papers behind it. This one here is, I got this from Becky. I used some washi tape. I added one of these little flags here, these little pennants, and these are from L Studio. I just cut one of them out. I used my roller stamp and put "Remember" and the date, and added a button and a Jelly Bean Soup label. And then the number 1 here is on a little tag. Day 2, I used one of these little bags I got from Michael's and added some corners. These are from Martha Stewart, the punch that punches out the embossed photo corner. Added some twine, used some washi, this can flip up. And then inside I added a picture of a local scrapbooking store Christmas display that they had. It was an invite to their Christmas sale. And then I used the McGill tab punch on the top. For day 2, I used some Maya Road chipboard and covered them with paper and added the letters to spell out 2. This here is from a really old collection that I had in my stash. It's just a bunch of different words. It says "Decorating the Tree," and just a picture of my kids decorating the tree. This was a great project to use up all your scraps, so I was really happy, and like old stash, so I was happy to do that. This page I used some pictures of our some of our decorations, and I used Photosheet to create this, and it's a free program online that you can get, and it's great to do collages like this. And then I added a piece of twine and this little bread tab, which is another thing from my stash that was really old, and this was made by Pebbles Ink. They're really cute. And this little decoration here I made when I was like 8 years old, and I've been able to keep it, so I thought I'd take a picture of that. That was pretty cool. This is also day 3, and it's just a picture of our tree I took at night with the flash off, and a bunch of paper in the background that I cut to strips and then angle cut them. And then I added this punch from Stampin' Up, and it says "Oh Christmas Tree" on it. It's an ornament, and some twine. This picture I also made in photo sheet. It's just a couple of pictures of my husband with Brooklyn at their house, and some buttons along the side with a strip of paper behind it. And the little label is from October Afternoon. For day 3, I used an envelope and covered it with some paper and edge punched it. This punch is from Stamping Up, and I used a little sticker for the 3, and then I used that punch again, and from that same stamp set from October Afternoon I put documentation. My son had a basketball tournament that weekend, and I took a glassine envelope or a bag and I dry embossed it. I added this tag, and that is using an autumn leaves stamp. That's this one here, and it's called For the Record. And then I just talked about the basketball tournament, added some glitter tape from Becky, some seam binding, and on the back I stamped this, which is also from Becky, and it's using this stamp set here. So thank you, Becky. And then I added this snowflake, which is from Stamping Up. It's really old, from this set. Added a little piece of bling from Becky and layered some washi. Also on day 3, I took a picture of us at the kids' Christmas party for the company we work for. They had sleigh rides, and I made a little like banner along the edge here of the photo with some buttons, some clothespins. I free cut some banner shapes, added some snowflake die cuts with gems in the middle, and another one of those little bread tags, and then a flare button from my stash, and then I punched out a little star. This is my favorite page, I think. And then that evening we had our staff party for the adults. This is a October Afternoon doodads, I believe, and I added it with some washi. Just a picture of my husband and I at our staff party. And then I made a pocket, and this photo is from the kids' party. My husband with a lot of the co-workers from our company. And then I added this little strip here, and those are from L Studio, and added some washi tape. And then for this page I made like a little tag and added another October Afternoon little label and stapled it on, and this is a picture of my oldest son and myself. We all work for the same company. And then on the back, this is my husband. He got his 19-year certificate for working for the company, and then I used another one of those strips and another roller stamp, and it says a special day, and then punched out a star with some wood grain paper. For day 4, I used one of those kind of plastic thickers and added one of those snowflakes behind it, and this is a picture of my husband and I and his grandma. We went to visit her after we were done shopping in Calgary and had Chinese food with her. And then this is just a picture of my boys with her. And then this, I believe, is from Michael's, and then I added one of these little bags. I think I got this on 2Ps and put it behind the photo, and then I added a tag from Studio Calico and a journaling stamp, and then talked about what we did that day and layered some washi. And then on the back, this stamp is also from that set from Becky. Day 5, we took a picture of our rabbit. She was eating a carrot, and then I just talked about it down here. And this stamp is a journaling stamp, and it is from Autumn Leaves, and it is called Journaling, the stamp set. And then I used another one of those tags from Studio Calico, added a thicker and some washi, and then this heart. Sorry about that, my memory card was full. So this heart stamp, I used this set. It's by Studio Calico, and it's called Dear Saying. And then I added some sequins kind of just sporadically around the page. And those I got from Studio Calico as well. Day 6, I took a picture of the frost we had that day and just staggered some pattern paper behind the photo. I used a foil thicker, and then the snowflake is from Maya Road, and it's just a transparency. For day 7, I made my own transparency, and I just took some paint and dipped a jar into it, the top of the jar, and stamped some circles on it. And then I added a photo of a Christmas story. I just Googled a Christmas story and then clicked on images and found this image and printed it off 3x4 in, I believe, Picasa. And then I used some washi tape at the top and bottom, added these letters that spell out favorites. And these are, again, from my stash. They're really old, like really old. And they're from K & Company. And they're glittered. And then I added a 7 Gypsy little pocket and this L Studio number 7 and some washi tape. And then I added a tag, added some twine from Becky, used that same journaling stamp from this set, and then talked about how we love A Christmas Story and always laugh at Ralphie's quest for the Red Ryder BB gun. And then this stamp I got in a rack from Becky, and it's Close to My Heart stamp set. It's day 7. Day 8 was a day of shopping, so I just spelt out the store names, Costco, Toys R Us, and Walmart. These are Cosmo Cricket letters, I believe, and these are really old from my stash. And then put a day of shopping in mini markets from October Afternoon, and then a red glittered thicker for the number 8. Day 9, I went to a dinner theater with my girlfriend, and I just made a little flap at the top, and I covered the bottom of it with washi, and attached the ticket to the photo of us. And then underneath, at the gift shop, they had little postcards of the play, so I added that. It was The Gifts of Magi. It was a really good play. And then I used one of these little label stickers from Simple Stories. It was from that label pack, and just talked about the play and how good the meal was, and added a girls' papery number. Day 10, I just glued 2 pieces of paper together and then added a tag in the middle, added some thickers, and this is a picture of my granddaughter. And then at the top I put the words I love you, and those are from these Cosmo Cricket tiny text. I used a ton of these. They're awesome, and they're all like Christmas themed. And I'll show the tag, just slips in between. And for day 10 I used this stamp, which I bought at a scrapbooking store's garage sale. It was a wood block stamp, and then just talked about what we did that day. And for day 11 I made a flip up, and the same way as I did on this page here, and took a picture of the restaurant and the food we ate. My son and I went to a movie that day, Breaking Dawn Part 1, and then I added another one of those labels from Simple Stories and talked about what we did, added some thickers for the number 11, and then on the back a photo of us, and then this is a tag from October Afternoon, added some washi, and then some wood veneers. And then for day 12, on the other side of this index card with the tab, I took a picture of some CDs and some cases, and I used another one of those Cosmo Cricket tiny text strips. It says do something nice for someone else, and then added some thickers and washi. And then for day 13, I used a 7 Gypsy little pocket and this L Studio number 7 and some washi tape. And then underneath, at the bottom of it, I added a 7 Gypsy little pocket and this L Studio number 7 and attached the ticket to the photo of us. And then just talked about how we love A Christmas Story and always laugh at Ralphie's quest for the Red Ryder BB gun. And then for that side of the tag, I used this stamp, which is from Autumn Leaves, and it's called American Journey by Jenny Bolin. And the last few years I've helped Darren, my husband's grandma, make gifts for her family, and so this year I had done a bunch of CDs for her of some special music that she had recorded while she was playing the piano. Day 13, I used some more of those Stampin' Up! Snowflakes and layered them, added another one of those gems from Becky, and took a picture of some more frost we had, and then added a foil number 13 in thickers. Day 14, I just added some pattern paper to the page. This is from Elle Studio, another Maya Road snowflake, a Rolodex card, and then printed out Trip to Grandma's House in mini markets, and they're from October Afternoon. And day 15, I used another piece of paper, put a picture of Brooklyn looking at the tree. The number 15 is just some stickers from October Afternoon, and this says Documented and Remember the Magic. I'm not sure where this sticker is from, and added some tabs. And I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to do a second part because this video is getting quite long, and I'll be back with the second part of my completed December daily. Thanks for watching, and thanks everyone for subscribing and commenting. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.